the report from Kelly. Dress material, the thread, the... Ooh. Get me the pattern, as I may have to fucking duplicate it.
To duplicate it.
Here's what I think. If I request the actual dress, the request is of course shared with the prosecution. I say we duplicate the dress in all the particulars, restage the supposed assault.
To restage the assault.
The alleged assault. That's right.
Well, the judge allowed it?
Cases all day long. Look them up.
But why does he want to confess?
Ah, the road to redemption leads through shame. Yeah, so what? Half any case is in court, the other half is dealing with the fucking client.
Well, how do we do that?
We let Henry do it. He's got more compassion.
You tell the jury she's a prostitute.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Why not?
Because then I am a white man impugning a black woman's sexuality. Are you crazy? I gotta get this girl out of the picture. I gotta make it a case about a dress. Sex is our weakest card. Now, strategically, what do? We take the weakest card, we throw it on the table first, we lead with it.
We lead with what?
Sex. We have to interrupt the jury's thinking process. What is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's a mattress. And you know what some people do on it? They fuck. And sometimes they're two different colors. However, that's not a crime. But they may think it is.
Who may?
You tell me.
The jury?
You're fucking ain't right. In their minds, it's miscegenation. We gotta walk them past it. We say, I know, but watch. Black girl, same size, same dress. White guy puts her on a bed and rolls on her. Sounds funny. You fucking A bet it is. When you're not doing it, sex looks funny. But it's not a crime.
Unless it is without consent.
She says she didn't take her dress off. But after our demonstration, there's red sequins all over the courtroom. What does that mean? She took her dress off and she lied. Why did she lie? Because she knew that taking the dress off was consent. How do we know? Because she lied. Why did she lie? Who cares? Our guy goes free.
How do you know I went to Venice?
I beg your pardon?
You were speaking of tourism.
Uh-huh.
Of what people remembered of their trips. You asked me what I remembered of my trip to Venice.
Oh, that's right.
How do you know I went to Venice?
Oh, everyone goes to Venice.
How do you know I went?
I saw it on your resume.
It wasn't on my resume.
I saw it. I don't know. Then I saw it on on your employment application. Foreign travel within the last 10 years. You went last year.
It said I went to Rome.
It's said to Rome.
On my employment application.
Yes, it said to Rome. I beg your pardon.
But you knew I went to Venice.
Why did you say that?
Because you just confessed it.
Oh, confessed it. It was a slip of the tongue.
How is a slip of the tongue different than I misremembered?
You
investigated me.
I don't care why you went to Venice.
That's the wrong answer. You should have said, what do you mean?
All right. What do you mean?
You investigated me. Did you? Before you hired me.
Of course I did.
Why?
We investigate all new hires.
To that extent.
To what extent?
To the extent of researching their passports.
Yes.
To that extent?
Yes.
Are you lying?
Why would I lie? Why would I lie?
Why do people lie?
Well, you lied on your employment form.
Why did I lie?
I don't care. It's none of my business.
But you investigated me.
That's right.
And you found that I lied. Then why would you hire a liar?
I presumed you lied because you were on that trip involved in, let us say, an activity which you would not wish to be generally known.
Yes.
But which would not impact any association with the firm.
To wit.
Oh, come on.
To wit.
An illicit assignation.
And you investigate all new hires.
Oh, please.
Do you?
Yes, that's correct.
But you felt that the reason for my trip was none of your concern.
That's correct.
Then why was the question on the form?
Oh.
Do you investigate all new hires to the extent to which you investigated me?
Susan.
It's a legitimate question. Do you?
I don't know.
Your records show that you do not.
How would you know that?
I asked Kelly for the forms.
Well, why would he give them to you? Oh, did you use my name?
I didn't use your name.
Did he assume the request came from me?
When I was hired, you made the request for an exhaustive background check. In a quote, complete field investigation.
Did you allow him to assume the request came from me?
In all your years of operation, you have requested that information twice. Only twice. In all your years. And both applicants were black.
Is there a difference between causality and correlation?
Both applicants were black. Did you make the in-depth request because of their race?
Susan, sit down.
Did you?
Sit down. I want to tell you something. Susan, sit down. I know there is nothing a white person can say to a black person about race which is not both incorrect and offensive. Nothing! I know! Race is the most incendiary topic in our history, and the moment it comes out, you cannot close the lid on that box. Now that may change, but not for a long, long while. And now, meantime, the laws are such that or someday when you, even you, employ an African American, should you wish to discharge that person, they are armed with the potential to allege discrimination. That's a fact. Which allegation the courts will most likely accept as proven, and the accused stand as guilty until proven innocent.
Even I,
as a judicious businessman then, must investigate an African American applicant with greater rigor, as I can't ask you directly about your religion or your family
I would
to find, are you a good moral person? I have to investigate to determine.
But it's illegal. My qualifications? One would have thought those evident from my resume.
No, not your qualifications, your character.
You investigated me to determine my character?
That's right.
But you found that I lied. I lied.
Yes, you lied, but I hired you anyway.
Why?
As I felt, A, the lie was none of my business, and B, it was not germane to the determination. What are you bitching about? I gave you a job. You want to change the racial tenor of the country? Off you go. I'm trying to run a business which supports the three of us fairly and legally.
It's illegal to apply different standards of investigations.
Okay, that's illegal. But, on the other hand, it's wrong. You understand? It's wrong that folks of different colors are treated differently under the law. It was wrong then, it's wrong now. Bullshit aside, you are accorded special treatment. I have to take that into account.
You have to?
Yes.
Why?
To run my business.
But it's against the law.
Well, there you go.
Then are you free to break the law?
Well, you're an officer of the court, and you lied on your employment form when you signed it, and that's a false testimony with attempted defraud, which is a crime.
And you were aware of it when you hired me, which is also a crime.
Okay. Good for you. Now, what's the problem? Knock it off!
You exploited being white.
Oh, is that what I did?
Yes.
The firm investigated you.
That's right.
Oh, so did Henry exploit being white, or was he just acting white, or some such bullshit? In the 20 years I built this firm with him? And I'll tell you one more. P.S. You tell me that equally you might not exploit being black, or that any human being, whatever, might not, when pressed, exploit any momentary advantage he or she possessed. You tell me that, and I'll go give my life to Christ. Just knock it off. What is the matter? Two guys in a room? What's the fucking matter?
You asked me to wear the dress.
To wear the dress.
Yes,
To wear the red dress in court.
that's correct.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
I was wrong. Will you forgive me? It's a complicated world. It is full of misunderstandings. That's why we have lawyers.
I thought lawyers existed to seek justice.
Well, you were wrong. Two parties to a case. Did the loser ever say, yeah, I lost, but you know what, the other guy was right? Both sides think they're right, and justice, if it exists, lies only in the imperfect, mutually unacceptable result of their interaction. What else could it be? I'm sorry I asked you to wear the dress. Will you forgive me?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. I very much appreciate that.